It's here. Remember that that game that people could invest to? That Rollercoaster Tycoon game based on a mobile game? It's here. It's here. Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures. I bought this in the store with my own money. Officially it comes out in 8 days in Europe, but for some reason I have it in my hand right now. I can show. I could, if I had the webcam plugged in, I could literally show you the box, but it's nothing interesting. It's published by Big Ben in Europe, and that's all that you need to know. So, for the record, I did play this a little bit before I started the stream. And I created a sort of a monster park here. And I want to show you to you. And it might take a while to load because there are a lot of assets in my park. It might even crash. We don't know. It's taking a hell of a lot of time to load, though. I will tell you that much. Yeah, I have to be straight up and honest. This game is not good. It's not good. 1 bit for mobile ports. Yes. Thank you for the 1 bit. So how are you guys' day going, friends? By the way, this game is $50. So yeah. Boy. It's still loading, by the way. Oh, there we go. Hey, welcome to my park. It's massive! Look how great this runs! I mean, it doesn't run terribly, but the frame rate is not steady, let me put it that way. Wow, nice skip there. This needs to be fixed. Let me, let me put quickly a servers there. Are right. There we go. Yeah, welcome to my theme park. It has almost all the rides that you need. Including rides that somehow suddenly don't work, even though I placed them literally before this stream started. At least it's massive, though. I like it here. We'll probably come back. Good to know. I basically built full my park. So let's go down through the mechanics, everybody. This is purely the sandbox mode, so I can do whatever I want. Usually you unlock all of the things here, down here, over time. But to give you an idea, there are a bunch of rides in here. Not a crazy amount, a decent amount. Just decent. There's plenty of stuff to go through that once again you'll unlock over time and by doing research. For the sake of argument, because I don't want to make you guys suffer through a long 2-hour live stream, I went back and did all of this, including unlock it for sandbox mode. Yeah, there's not much new I can add here, unfortunately, because I added so much. Let me see if I can add a small thing. Yeah, the basketball thing will do. Let me switch it with L and R. Put it down. You can also buy more directly on the spot and continue building. But I will put it down there. There you go. You see how it pops in and out? It's not great, to be completely honest with you. Let's see. You have your own coasters. You can go from nod to nod and change the coaster that way on the fly. I think that is a really cool touch, for you can't make your own coasters. You can only change the point-to-point moments, which honestly, that is really disappointing. I'm not gonna tell you how disappointing. I think it's still a streamlined experience, but man, that's just plainly sucks. Also a bunch of restaurants. Also, you'll notice when I go in and out of the menu sometimes, all the characters just walking here will just disappear. And even if I'm just standing there, you will see that the frame rate dips in and out. It isn't on a consistent frame rate. You can build decorations, obviously. I didn't put much of these. Let me put down a Netherlands flag, just for the heck of it. Sure, let me put it down here. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, a bunch of decorations. Once again, services like your utilities and your entertainers. Very little entertainers too, just 5 of them. Really weird touch. Decorations. What I've seen of it here, it's pretty decent. Once again, it's nothing to really shout about, and I think that's the big issue with this game. This game is $50, and it feels like something that should have been 20. And I'm completely frank with that. Like classic, tropical, sci-fi, western, your usual stuff. Terrain is pretty much outside of the not changing in the roller coasters, what you can do the most. Like, there's some pathwork down here. Some ground stuff, like tropical grass, dirt, clay, all the way that you would like it. Fences, lakes, vegetation, hills. And you can just also bulldoze everything that you built so far if you really, really want to. Normally throughout the game you get heat maps so you can see the satisfaction so far. If they're really hot, you can see how everything is doing. Because I built so much, you'll see that it will take a while to load. Which once again is the second biggest problem of this game. Because man, everything, even if you build very little, it takes somehow a while to load. So you can see what is working with your park and what isn't. For example, the bumper cars are only like 29%. Well, the shoot 'em up amusement rides here are like 97%. The food does really well, but all of the normal attractions do pretty low numbers. But that's a fine here because I just made this park purely to showcase what all you can do in here. You see your rent view, the people load, the amount of people coming in and out of the park, decorations, and the degradation over time of certain aspects that you build. Permits is how you unlock new elements as you go along. So new research will tell you what you unlock next. Like here, if I would have been at that point, I would have unlocked Server, Tomahawk, Magic Carpet. But once again, this is the pre-unlocked mode, so everything that you would want is here. Outside of that, that is basically it. You can't do anything too insane because it'll sort of stop you. It tries to play it very base-to-base and family-friendly. They don't do anything too insane. But that is the lowdown on this game. It is not an overly big amount of content for something that is full price and doesn't run particularly well. Once again, you can still have some stuff that you can build on your own and still really deck it out, but it doesn't have the same... I don't know, it doesn't have the same satisfaction as before. You can see I build a lot though. Like, I've been out of my way to build something. I put most of the interesting stuff down and I built a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I didn't build all the coasters. Obviously, all the coasters wouldn't fit in a singular park. But I've did enough to understand what they're going for with this. And honestly, if this would have been a bit more streamlined and a bit more polished and a tiny bit more things to do, like you could more do stuff with fixing and changing the roller coasters, you know what, I would have been okay with this. But the thing is, it's not bad, it just feels super, super shallow. And I think that is the main thing that is disappointing me the most. Like, I want this to be better than it actually is, and I try to compensate by that by just building a whole bunch of stuff and see how it fits together. But ultimately, I'm just feeling super flat about this. And I don't know how you guys feel like looking at this. You can't really do anything too amazingly. Like, the later 3D Rollercoaster Tycoons, you could really zoom in and really see what the guests are doing. You can't even really do that. Like, you are in this plain stuck position. You can really zoom in, but it's still really generic, and they really don't intend you to go really this close to the characters, because look how these characters move. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, they don't even retain like the funner parts of the later Rollercoaster Tycoon games, which for my money were at least decent, but this leaves me completely... Look at this! This is just a flat texture. This flag is just a plain flat texture. It doesn't do anything. Are you nuts? Like, everything from how the mechanics are built and how everything is built feels just super basic. And I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, look, it's cool that you can look at the attraction, but there's not much going on there. Would you want to look at this for such a while? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I really have to be that guy at the moment. It's not good, you know? It's not good. So, let's look at settings. You can change the language on the fly, which is not really an interesting thing, is it? Yeah, the options are also really shallow. You can turn the music on and off. You can do the grid, speech bubbles, the controls. You can influence the camera, and that's about your lot. You can do your basic Rollercoaster Tycoon stuff, like changing up the roller coasters just that tiny bit more. But the majority is, in the reality really, is that there's not much going on in this game. Like, look, I put an hour and a half building this theme park, and I should feel satisfied. I feel absolutely nothing. Totally, 100% nothing. Is there anything that you guys really want to know? And you can be as honest as you want and say anything you want. I will read them live here. This video will likely go up on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure about that yet, but it likely will. Yeah, there's not much else to really showcase you here. So why not, I guess, let's go into mission, I suppose. Let's exit the park here. And wait for this to load again. Oh, that went quicker than expected. You have the tutorial, which is just 2 missions each. These are your 2 tutorials. And they explain you everything that you really need to know about this game and about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. You have your adventure mode where you try to be true, like a tycoon. You build up a park and you make your own decisions on the fly, and there's an outcome to the story. But I play this on a different save file. You do this per of these 4 environments. And I started with this here. And I became the new hire, and I became the boss of this park. And I have to build up stuff and grow as I go along. It's... I mean, it's... alright, I guess? So, is this like a full early access game? No. This is a $50 release. And here you see that you actually have to have permits to unlock. So you start with really basic stuff, and you try to build up the park as you go along. So let's build some stuff, shall we? Let's put down a merry-go-round right here. And then let's go to terrain. Page tiles. And look at that, we have our first attraction, do we? Let's see. How much money do we have? We have some, not plenty of cash. So, the best thing we can do now is to add something cheap. The arcades are pretty cheap. Fortune teller, for my liking, is too expensive. Let's do the racing arcade. And once again, let's put some terrain down. It's pretty much this. It's not going to be any better, I'm afraid. Do we have any roller coasters? No, we don't. I just checked. Let's build a utility. We need a bathroom. Sorry, I wanted a bathroom. And what else do we need for this building? Building our own amusement park. Marcy says a literary port of Rollercoaster Tycoon Touch, which is horrifying. Yeah, this is pretty much built off the groundwork of Rollercoaster Tycoon Touch. They added touch controls to this, which I tried in handheld mode. They were fine, but the overall, the movement of these controls, over time, when you build too much stuff, it becomes so slowed down, and it's not that good. It's really, really bad. We need a janitor, I guess. Let's do that. Like, I'm just crushed, man. I'm just really, really crushed by this. And I know I shouldn't be. I know I should know what to expect with this kind of stuff, but it's. I thought I knew better. I thought they're finally gonna do something good with this franchise again, but apparently that's, you know, that's too much to ask. I mean, it's not the worst game that I've played. Far from it. It's just that it's not built for this system. It's clearly made with a different audience in mind. And I wish I could say anything more charming than that, and that's the true and crux of it. Because in reality, I really want to like this, but I just can't. I really, really cannot. Let's see. Let's what else do we unlock now? Water gun. Whack-a-mole. Let's go for whack-a-mole. It's small enough that it fits here. I generally said that it made this rather than porting Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic. And that's the weird part, right? It has an engine that allows it to do so. They ported it to iPads. But it didn't do that here. It's really, really odd. What restaurants do I have? Is everything unlocked? No. Stands and bistros aren't unlocked. You have to get them through research. And it takes a long time to get all of this stuff unlocked, so I won't bore you with that. I really won't. But I at least want to show you the crux of this. Is there anything else we can build? Let's build that water thing, I guess. And then... arcade. And family. And we put the drop tower there. Alright, this is looking like something. It's my lucky day, the park entrance is so cheap. Let's ask for some money. RCT Classic is great, I have it on my phone, but I would totally double dip to play it on other device. Yeah, I would totally would. Absolutely agree with that, Marty. Not even joking there. Eating is still so very low. Let's put a gelato stand. This is fine. And let's put a... nachos cart. Sure, let's do that. This place is amazing! I will be back! Thank you? Hold on. When I walk alone, I get sad. Some entertainers will cheer me up. Oh yeah, we need to build those. You're still considering City Skylines? I mean, it's a better game than this, that's for absolute sure. Well, a lot of entertainers here. Yes? Oh, you want a balloon stand? Gosh, just asking me to do stuff at this point. Let's build some terrain here. I'm just sticking with the basic one. I'm not too bothered with doing more. Alright, let's see, what else can we build to make this park a better place? We would need a mechanic for the future, so that would be a good thing to build. First, a balloon shop. I will put the balloon shop over here. And I will see, what else do we need? Teddy bears? Sure. Let's do some teddy bears. I'm avoiding Civ 6. I'll lose many hours in the game save for City Skylines. Yeah, I see that for sure. Alright, any rights that we didn't build? The fortune. Fine, we'll do fortune teller. What do we really have to lose, do we? Rights are getting rusty and could use some maintenance. That's a good point. Yes, let's... Services, utilities, maintenance. And the other utilities. Information center. Hold on. Nah. Let's put that, sure, over here. Ha! Yeah, one mechanic and I'm already a great fixer. Okay, game. I see what you're doing. Trying to shower me with praise as soon as I do stuff. Why not, right? Let's make them all walk all the way over here for this. Because I could not be asked to do places closer by to the entrance. Talking about the entrance. Let's place some decorations. Let's put down a maple tree. Oh, I need to do more, do I? No. And then place one here. That looks fine. Oil mate has been a while. Yeah. That's been indeed has been a while. Is it always the same weather? Yeah. Yeah, it is. These entertainers are hilarious. Thank you? Well, we've done all of these. Shall we do... Yes. Let's also build another bathroom over here. It was a perfect day. This place is incredible. I'm not sure if I like it here. Wish there was more rights around here. Yeah, I wish that was the case too. Can we research? Frail. Alright, so that will take 30 days to get there. So that will be quite a while. No offense, Dan, but I think that the guest is really quickly impressed. You might be right about that, to be honest. The mechanics are doing a good job here. Whatever you say, man. There's plenty of space here. Is there really anything else that we can put down here? Like something cool? Not really. We don't have that much unlocked here yet. Well. Too many people a joystick arcade 1. Okay. So let's place another one of those. Let's see. A new permit. So we unlock more to research. Let's see. Yeah, we do need to unlock all the rights now for research, which will take a while. Is there anything we can do to improve our score? We can include more eating carts. So let's do that. And sushi cart. There's an entertainer every corner. I'm never bored. Once again, good. Let's make a path here. Yeah, I'm getting sort of bored of the game already. It's really bad to say, but it's sort of the truth. How's the research going? I love Panda Entertainer running their little dance. Aww. Wow, they're just raining praise over the mechanics. Let me see. Restaurants, I built all of these. More rights would be awesome. Yeah, I know. Relax. Let's see how the research is going. 25 days? Okay. It's too crowded. Alright, let's put another arcade down. Jeez, okay. I didn't know you liked the arcade machines that much. Let's, everybody wants to play arcade machines, apparently. Good to know. Wait. New discovery. Cool. Let's discover a coaster. So it's under frail. The unlocking process is surprisingly underwhelming. At least we're getting somewhere right now. Why is everything down? Wow. Really though? Really? Eating are up to 53%? You really don't have enough eating stands in here? Okay. I see you. First of all. Another shark entertainer. I'm never bored. Fantastic. They broke street date? Yeah, but nobody really cares. You and financial advisors are brainstorming a list to attract more visitors to your brand new park. Offering a season pass could turn people into long-term customers, assuming it's worth their money. Ben are skeptical about that idea, but thinks you should hatch your batch and just hire a group of sign flippers to promote this park instead. Let's do season pass. The gambit pays off, and the season pass works beautifully. Happy customers see its value and eagerly queue up to visit your bargaining park. So that's going well. Let's do another sushi stand. Water gun 1 is full. And now they want another water gun. I don't get it, but okay. Happy to oblige. I could likely use another janitor. It's weird. The game is completely lag based, Gurjet. There's too much lag in this game. See you, Rukia. Let's see how many days we're away. 17. Services. How do you play in the game? I bought it in a store. That's usually how that goes. I give the money, I did the transaction and pick it home. Let's build one more eating stand. A popcorn stand will do fine. There we go. Let's put up another janitor here. Wait, now let's put up an info center. It's the best park I've ever been to. Glad you're having fun. Love the entertainers, they make me giggle. Yeah, and this is about the whole gameplay loop. There's nothing more deeper and more interesting than this. It just happens. You see things just passing you by. Wow. Still not enough arcades. Are you kidding me? Okay. I see how it is. Let me put another row down here just for you. So we never have to hear that complaint ever again. There we go. You can change knots in the roller coasters, but you can't make them, unfortunately. For the person asking in the chat. Let's do another roller coaster. Cool. Alright, let's build this coaster, I guess. Cool. Let's build a path to the back. Yeah. This works here. And then we go to coasters. We're going to stress line. It loads the design. We'll put it down like that. Now, let's see. Yeah, you can't really change this one. You can change other ones though, I believe. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you can go to edit. Oh no. You have to go to tracks, yes. Edit track. You see these knots here? Let me grab this one right here. And I can add a special. And move it around like this. I can raise it up, max height reached. And I can change the direction a little bit. I can test it. I see how it scores. Intensity very high, excitement high, and then validate it. And that's all you can do, really. That's about your lot, I'm afraid. Putting my picture with Penitent on Peepstagram right now. Peepstagram. Cute. Everything is going well at the moment. Eating is still extremely low though. Not sure why that is. Make a coaster just anything into a helix. That's adorable. How's research going? 16 days? Okay. Wow, that turned into a weird construction there. Wow. Hold on, can I change a bit more? Would you allow me to do that, please? No. Tracks, edit tracks. This one. Edit. Okay. Assignment high. Can I maybe change something more? Why is this so sluggish, by the way? Edit tracks. This one. Edit. No. Add special. That looks weird. Anyway, let's test it. Sure, let's go for that. Extreme is fine. And I have a new coaster. Don't tell anyone, but the okay, game. Terrain. And let's build a second coaster here. So, coaster, steel custom. So you can build with the knots, but you can't go any further. Let's go for flipping steel. Yes. Cannot be placed here. Okay. Let's do that, and then build more terrain. Hold on, what's your problem? I should have more rides around here. What are you talking about? There are plenty of rides around here. Terrain. Ground. Cool. And then go back to research and do another coaster. F 3D is better than mobile, I feel. Oh. Broken? Dear me. Anyway, let's put a soft drink stand here. This is going quite well, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I couldn't make it long and short of it, but this is about it. You just build up your park as you go along. What else is there? There's adventure mode. Well, that's what we just did. And then there's scenario, where you have to do shorter challenges like expel the spark with like, yeah, here you have to expand a park a certain way. Here you need to build on a western theme. Here it's mostly about rides that can fill stomachs. And then this is mostly for rowdy teenagers on a spring break. And this just continues on with a bunch of these. I think there are about 20 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, 16. And they ask you to do certain things, and then you are rated based on experience and how long you really toy with the idea. But that is pretty much all you can do in Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures. The sandbox mode is pretty shallow. Adventure mode can be enjoyable moments, but grows really shallow quite fast. And scenario is probably the most fun in here, but you have to still be within the limitations of what this video game offers, which is honestly not that good. In total, would I recommend it? Absolutely not. It's too once again, too shallow. It's pretty much it. It's shallow. So your money is way better spent on something else. Maybe if we can get Planet Coaster on this thing, that would be fantastic. But for now, this is your best option, and that option isn't even all that good. By the way, you saw a churro stand in one of the shots that passed you by in the background. You can't even build the churro stand here. It's really, really bad. Anyway, that's our look at Rollercoaster Tycoon Adventures. Save your money, kids.